The United Nations say executions by militants in parts of northern Iraq almost certainly amount to war crimes. 500,000 people have fled their homes to escape fighting, and many are ending up in refugee camps. We can join on the phone from Erbil now, in the north of the country, Karl Schembri from Save the Children. Good morning to you, Karl. Thank you for joining us this morning. Just try and explain what the situation is like on the ground where you are.
Well, it's a continuously changing situation. It changes from hour to hour, really. We keep getting people fleeing from Mosul, fleeing for safety. We also see that on the ground the situation keeps changing tactically, militarily. So that is also posing very big logistical problems for all the humanitarian organizations working here. The people we are meeting are confused, exhausted. Some of them have been walking for days and sleeping in the streets. It's very hot here. Yesterday it was 36 degrees, and seeing hundreds of people at the checkpoint into Erbil, where up to now more than 100,000 people are being hosted from this crisis. They were so tired and trying to figure out what's going to happen next, whether they will be able to return quickly back to their houses, or if it's going to be a long, protracted crisis.
Karl, tell us a little bit about the aid that you have down there to cope with all these people that are turning up. What is the situation like with regards to feeding them and housing them?
The basics are being covered upon their arrival. They find water, shelter in terms of tents in these new camps that are being set up, and food. We are also focusing on delivering hygiene kits. But the ones who have relatives and have money are renting houses, flats, or staying in hotels. But we are seeing a lot of them running out of their money, and they're now increasingly turning to camps where they are seeking shelter, which is where we are also working. What we are concerned most about is the most vulnerable people whom we are unable to reach, people who are caught in disputed areas, people who are still trapped in Mosul. We are working with local partners who are doing a sterling job in reaching them and giving us information about the situation on the ground, but it's a very risky operation.
Yeah, Karl, it sounds very, very difficult indeed. That's Karl Schembri from Save the Children in Erbil in the northern part of Iraq. Thank you for joining us.